Hello, hello, hello. What's up, the Gaming Duck 76 Theno? Mm. Oh, yeah. I bought some vodka yesterday. Today's gonna be a good day. I'm the first. True. Vodka is so much fucking cheaper. I bought I bought either a $10 or like a $9 thing of vodka, like a big ass thing of vodka, and like $2 or $3 worth of cranberry juice. So what? I spent like maybe 11, $13 in total. And I'm just gonna get way more fucked up than any amount of Trulies that I usually buy. Do I still have gay dreams? No. Recently I've been having dreams about Twitch, if you can believe that. Specifically offline chatting, but I don't think you guys know what that is. Which is weird, because I never have dreams about, like, phones or anything like that. I remember I had a dream after I graduated high school that I was, like, indefinitely filling up my car on gas. I know some fictional characters who love fighting homeless people. Well, I'm not fictional. I have school dreams about genocide. No, I don't do that. I interact with a lot of corpses and stuff already in real life, so there's just no reason for me to like dream about that stuff. What kind of vodka? McCormick, like bottom shelf, well liquor shit. I can't drink straight like hard alcohol anymore, so I'm chasing it anyway, so it doesn't really matter to me what I drink. Oh, imagine. So yeah, I like dreams. I never understood why you quiet. I'm just not like screaming yet, I guess. I can turn myself up like all the way up here, but I don't really want to. Like I can I can make me loud. Trust you me. But maybe I should. I don't know. I accidentally fucked with my microphone settings a little bit ago. And I don't even know if I fucked with it. I went to Europe. I went to Europe, and so I had to adjust my mic settings for like my microphone there, and then I never like changed it back, and I never knew the exact specifications. Just kind of how it goes. Oh. When I was younger, I had a dream there was a pair of eyes in the sky, and that through boulders and shit, it was whack. True. Oh my god, I'm getting shit on. Hey, that's the structure guy from... no, yeah, that is the structure guy from last time. I told you that guy would thrive in a fucking overpopulated ass server. Turn it up, because I'm used to you being loud. Yeah? Alright, I got you, I got you, I got you.
Is this better? Is this doing it for you? Is this a good volume for everyone? Alright, I'm glad this is better. have a midterm on Monday that I'm not confident in at all. And I like low-key don't know how to study for it. Like, I know what to study. I think I'm just lazy. Just the idea of studying for it sounds awful. My quality is going up. Oh, yeah. No audio? What do you mean there's no audio? Can you not hear me? Hello? Can you hear me?
Yeah, I know it's loud as shit. Someone was saying I was too quiet, so you know me. Let's do it like at 70 or something. That'll be good. What would you do if some naked fat guy walked in your house and tried to blow you? I don't know, man. I actually looked into it recently. I would probably kill him, to be honest. Because I'm like allowed to do that. In the state that I'm in. Because you can just do that. You know that? You can just like kill people. Especially if they just walk into your house naked and trying to rape you. Like that is not an like killing that person is not an unrealistic scenario. Well, maybe if he like is trained, it's unrealistic in the sense that like I wouldn't be able to kill him, but like assuming that he's not like a better combatter than me, yeah, I would probably just kill the guy, to be honest. That's, you know. You ever see that video? There's this guy who like threatened Boogie2988, resident YouTube fat guy. And Boogie2988's like, come over here, man, I'll kill you. I'll like shoot you dead on my lawn. And the guy shows up and Boogie298 just doesn't kill the guy. It's like, dude, you were talking all that shit about how you're gonna kill him if he steps on your property, and then he steps on your property and you don't kill him. Like, now you just look like a pussy. And I feel like Boogie probably lives in one of those places where you definitely have stand your ground laws. Fucking shit. Have you ever jerked off to your teachers? Yeah, I think so. I shouldn't say I think so. I definitely have. I think jerking off to people you know is a very common practice. I don't know why people are pretending that they don't do that all the fucking time, but they definitely do that shit all the fucking time. All my teachers are ugly? Well, there's your problem. I went to like a high income area for school, so dude, I don't know what it is, but I feel like people who are I just feel like poor people are ugly. I don't know what to like. It's just I don't know if it's like, oh, they're ugly because they're like poor people are just uglier. Or it's like, oh, rich people have the funds in which to not be ugly. The woke mind virus might tell you the latter, but I feel like... I feel like generally speaking, it's easier for attractive people to get money than it is for ugly people to get money. Like, pretty privilege is like a super real thing. I feel like if you took like a census where you compared average heights to average annual income, there would be like a somewhat direct relationship. Same with like eye color or something. Eye color might be a little more systemic. Because then it becomes the argument of like, oh, well, I bet, you know, because I'm sure at some point someone's going to go, oh, well, I'm sure if you do a census where you compare like whatever races to average annual income, I'm sure there's a correlation there. And then the point is like, well, you know, slavery. But, but also like if you go to like California, right? California is full of like a lot of really hot girls and guys. But if you go to like, I don't know, Kansas, you're not going to see as many hot girls or guys in Kansas. And it's like, are Kansanites just ugly, or are all the hot people flocking to California? I got another scenario. What would you do if someone came in your house and said, "Give me your balls," and tried to cut them off with a knife? Yeah, I'd probably just kill them again. I don't. I see how that scenario is slightly different than the last one, but I don't know how the outcome is very different. Um, I don't really. I mean, I could think about it, but consider this though. They have a family. Oh shit! They do. Oh fuck! I saw a big ass spider in my house the other day. I legitimately thought it was a black widow. I was scared, and I went and I murked the fuck out of it. I got a slipper and I just decimated it. You think I even thought for a second about that spider's family? Absolutely not. Shit. Oh fucking! I forgot. Capture the Flag has a actual timer. If server is full, join PDG server 2. That's a new command. That must be because they fixed the online profiles. You know, I was thinking about playing Valorant today because I'm drinking. 3:47 p.m. That's not too bad. I mean, I woke up 2 hours ago, but let's not think about that. And I was like, man, I don't really want to play Valorant because Valorant is really hit or miss. The thing that makes Overwatch work when you're drunk and talking to people is Overwatch games aren't particularly long. Valorant games are really long. So if you don't get like a talkative team, you're basically just fucked in terms of like whatever, talking to people. Sometimes you gotta like start it off. What would you do if someone tried to shove a dildo in you? Yeah, same thing. I'd probably kill them. Um, it's kind of the same thing, though. They're not breaking into my house, so maybe I'll be a little more lenient. Maybe I'll just maim them. Um, but kind of the same thing. I'm pretty sure I'm still well within my rights to kill that person. Spiders get way too close to humans. I mean, it's just because they don't like. They just assume you'll be cool about it, but I'm not cool about it. Oh, saved. What did you have you heard of spider sex? I'm getting real tired of reading your messages. I don't think I put enough vodka in this. I tried to go prone there, but it wouldn't let me. The new video is doing really well, which kind of bums me out, because I feel like the title isn't super applicable to the video, and I feel like, I don't want to say I wasted the title, but it low-key feels like I wasted the title a little bit, but that's okay. Just make a new video with blackjack and hookers. Forget the video. I try not to kill spiders, but sometimes they violate my personal space. No, I kill spiders all the fucking time. Basically anything in my vicinity that is like really easy to kill, I kill it. Flies, spiders, ants. What do you think if they sold Girl Scout cookies but were Eddies? A lot of people would get high. I don't know. I don't think I've ever had a Girl Scout cookie in my life. Bastard, dude. Of course he drops it right before he fucking dies. This game pisses me off so bad. What's my title again? Oh, it's I Want to Fight Homeless People. It's a good title. I don't have any segue for it, though. I feel like it's a pretty concise thought. Nothing really to expound upon there. I'm getting tired. I spent I spent 6 hours editing yesterday. Because I want to try and actually do a high quality, like a really long form, high quality edit of something. And so I was editing for, I think, about 6 hours last night. And after 6 hours of editing, I had 8 minutes of edited footage to show for it. 8 minutes and 22 seconds. Pretty pretty rewarding stuff. I can't wait. I can't wait. I'm gonna spend all that time editing, working hard. I'm gonna give it a thumbnail and title that I think is gonna be good, and then no one's gonna click on it. Let's fucking go, baby. And then I'm gonna fucking upload some like 9 minute War Black Ops 3 footage of me like talking about dicks or something, then it's gonna get 1,000 views. Feels good, man. Did you shit in my sink? No. I've come in a sink before. Never shit in one. Oh, what's up, pals? What, you think you're better than me? I usually come in the toilet. I've done it on my keyboard once. That's fucking disgusting. What is wrong with you? Dude, ugh. I don't live with my fucking parents anymore, but sometimes they come and visit with like my siblings. Dude, my little brother watches fucking Paw Patrol on my computer, man. What the fuck? Ugh. Like, I was gonna say, like, it wasn't even that, like, mine was a kitchen sink, so, like, I guess that's kind of fucked up, because, like, whatever, people use that to, like, clean their dishes, but there weren't any dishes in there. Nothing on your keyboard is gross. And it gets all crusty too, because I've dropped ice cream on my keyboard before, and if cum dries like ice cream, dude, fucking, you're never cleaning that shit out. It wasn't really on it. It was more adjacent. That's fucking disgusting. Would you let the most hottest girl shit in your mouth? Would you let the most hottest girl shit in your mouth? Probably not, I'm thinking. That was my degenerate era. Wait, you're not in your degenerate era? Oh, you know what I realized, Hells? I've been offline chatting for a full year now. Isn't that crazy? Time flies. My 1 year anniversary. In certain offline chats it's coming up. I think in Mrs. it's definitely passed. Which also means I believe we're coming up on or just past the 2 year mark for the last time I played Toontown. On stream. It's my 1 year anniversary analysis chat. I'm not quite there yet. I think I'm like I'm a few months away, I think, from Ellis's. Actually, how long have I been subbed for? That's probably how long I've been chatting for. I hate it there. True. All these, you know, the sub badges are cats now. The emotes are cats. The streamer's a cat. It's always meow this, meow that. Kitties in the barbershop always be. We should have gate kept it. I mean, we can't. I mean, a lot of LS offliners were just Mizkip offliners, and then just a bunch of, I don't know, randoms just started showing up out of nowhere. It's because people stopped using LS Dancy. Just bully the plebs? There are no plebs in there. What is your favorite type of pussy? Grow up. I don't understand. What are you in high school? You're not going to make it into a video. Stop trying. You remember pins and needles? See, there, now that's a good question. I love the pins and needles guy. That guy's awesome.
What if you could do SEO smarter and faster? With Wix, you can edit your meta.
Oh, this is the actual edit. No, I don't want the real thing.
Hello, hi. Second time I've had to do this video due to stupid sound. I
should
hate
bring
sound.
Pokey's
I hate
offline
sound
chat back.
because I hate
True.
sound too. Back in 2 minutes.
Hells it was the thing that, like, I kept seeing on Biscuit on Twitter. It was like, Miz abuses Emmy in DMs, yada yada yada. And like, I don't want to say nobody cared, but I remember reading the DMs
Right, so
and being like,
my
I
free. I'm gonna
I
crack on
don't
it.
know.
I really do hope you like it. Let's go. If your headphone dies, then I'm incredibly sorry.
I also just don't even know. I don't know what arguing with I could care less. I don't know. I was reading it. It just seemed like I don't know. I don't know how, like, you have a real argument with a friend that isn't, like, viewed at by the internet as, like, abuse. Remember how old I am? Whatever it is, it's not old enough. Where's this scumbag? I mean, true, I don't watch the guy. I just offline chat. Pepe Live. I mean, it's true. But why does it look like you're playing on a trackpad? Because I am. Oh, it's because I'm shaking my leg. Is that what you're talking about? I'm shaking my leg, and so it transfers into the mouse movements. It's the same thing. It's not the main reason why I don't do face cam streams, but I shake my leg a lot, and on face cam streams, the camera's just shaking the entire fucking time. I'm 14. All right, come back in like 3 years. Dude, speaking of, I don't know if Dream is that stupid on purpose or if he's just actually delusional. But I remember someone was talking about how like Dream stands are like annoying 13-year-olds and children. And whatever, Dream's ego is like massive for some reason. And he posted that screenshot showing his age population analytics. And it showed that like 20% of his audience is between like 30 to 49. It's like, Dream, really? Do you really think 20% of your audience are 35-year-olds, Dream? Do you genuinely think that? Come on, Dream. And then it was like, whatever, it was like 60% are like late 20s, early 30s. It's like, come on, Dream. Everyone lied. Everyone, dude, I'm 21. I still lie about my age on websites. If I knew Pokey, my ego would be through the roof. You think so? No, the queen would humble me for sure. Okay, bye. Alright, see you later. I was talking about how hot Jenna Lynn Meowri is the other day, and someone said that they met her in real life and that it was great. I feel like it probably would be great. When I was 14, I was 86 according to my date of birth on YouTube. Exactly. Like I say my birth year is 1990. Which is 33? 33. I don't want to meet Bella though. Is that Peach Jars? Is that the other one? Or are you talking about Bella the silly champ girl? What the fuck is her name? I want to say Bella Thorne, but that's the dyslexic one, right? Bella Porch, thank you. Jesus. I mean, that's what I know her as. Well, that's not what I know her as. Obviously, she's the TikToker, but that's like the only discernible. What I don't know how else to like differentiate her. She had sex with Tyga that one time. She was like in the Navy. She had a secret husband who divorced her for having sex with Tyga. It's crazy how many content creators have secret husbands. There's like 2 of them. I'm trolling. Not really. You don't think it's crazy? I think it's crazy. It's not unreasonable to like hide your spouse. I think it's crazy how I think it's more crazy how effectively they're able to do it. I guess is my thing. Why am I losing so many frames? I should reset my router at some point. This shit's fucked up. Normal people hide relationships all the time. Yeah, but if when their entire public is, or when their entire life is on display in public like that, it's impressive how effectively they're able to do it. I mean, think about, you're a silly little critter, man. Thanks. I mean, think about how often like DMs get leaked or IP addresses get leaked, even on accident, right? Like the amount of shit that gets leaked on accident, it's impressive how long how long certain people are able to sustain like public figures or careers and not like leak that they're literally married for like several fucking years. I was beating my shit the other day, lotion on my dick, beating my shit, and I made the mistake of clicking on Reddit because I have Reddit on my phone. And now Reddit keeps recommending me this subreddit called Twitch Asians, where it'll just say the name of a Twitch Asian and then a picture of them. It's like, what do you want me to do with this, Reddit? What? You want me to just stop what I'm doing right now and beat my shit? Worming my shit? On cam, in front of everybody? Do the Asmongold challenge? You could speak about every individual death in the Holocaust, and I'd listen because shit's entertaining. I'd spend a very long time talking about the Holocaust. I weirdly talk about the Holocaust a lot, but I don't put it in videos. There's a lot of stuff I don't put in videos. Reddit is fucked. True. They're just like me, feel strong, man. It's always everyone wants to be sex inclusive until it gets weird. It's always pirating is wrong until you start looking for OnlyFans leaks. You know what I mean? Like, the double standard is fucked up. Get to talking, I need to hear about them Jews. Well, those aren't the only people that died during the Holocaust. My grandma actually texted me because I'm Russian. That's my nationality, and I guess also my ethnicity, but I don't know what the fuck that's different. I don't know what ethnicity and race, whatever. But she texted me during Victory Day, which is May 9th, about how, like, we successfully defended the siege or, like, retook Stalingrad. And she's like, yeah, and your, like, great-great-grandfather died, and your great-grandfather was injured and, like, piloting, he was like a person who piloted tanks. And, dude, I don't know what it was. I weirdly had war flashbacks, but they were only within the context of, like, World at War. So like, when I read the line of, like, my great grandfather being like a tank piloter, I, like, could hear the sound of a tank, like a shell hitting my tank, but it was only World at War sound effects. And it's like, damn, I couldn't fucking imagine. I couldn't imagine dying either, but I don't really have. I guess I kind of have World at War context for that, but not really. You got a sexy voice, bro. You need to get on those videos of animals in the wild and just narrate. No, that's for British people. That's for foreigners. I used to be a big hater. I saw a penguin documentary where the dude who was narrating had, like, he had the strangest accent I've ever heard in my entire life. And he kept saying words weird, and I'm like, I don't understand why they can't just get, like, a native English speaker to say this shit, but I honestly, looking back on it, I'm back. I would never be able to do what those men did. Fucking storm the beaches, I'm a pussy. I think back then there was kind of a little more incentive to do that shit. It's like, storm the beaches or let Hitler win. It's like, I guess. Like, people nowadays, it's like, oh, like, whatever, we're just, like, killing Middle Easterners for no reason. But back then, it was like, it was literally Nazis. You know what I mean? You need to be a native English speaker? I am. But I'm just, I'm just saying they should give those jobs to non-native English speakers. One of my professors spent half her life in South Africa and the other half of her life in Australia. She has the weirdest fucking accent. It is so strange. It's like 80% Australian, and then there are certain words where she becomes South African. Like, especially with words that end in ER. She hits the hard R like crazy, dude. It's insane. You'll hear it out of nowhere too. She'll be like, oh, she'll just be talking about something, or she'll be like, yeah, I'll make sure to like open your laptops and like turn down your monitor. And it's like, what the fuck just happened? You don't have to hit the hard R that crazy on the word monitor. Like, you'll be okay. Out of context, that sounds insane. Dude, I was blown away. I thought, like, just trust. Especially on certain words where you don't really need to hit it that hard. What's a good example? Oh, God. So like rigor mortis is something that like whatever. I mean, I'm a human physiology student, so rigor mortis is something we talk about when you like die and your muscles start freezing up. It should be like rigor mortis, and it's like, dude, holy. She definitely races behind the scenes, maybe. You know what I was thinking about? I was thinking about doing subtitles for a video, and I was having a moral dilemma because I was trying to figure out if I should do subtitles for the video, and I was like, all right, I think I maybe will do subtitles for the video, but in the video there's a lot of black people saying the N-word in the video, right? And I'm like, when I do subtitles for the video, do I censor the N-word? And basically censor, it's obviously soft A, right? But the censorship would be basically, do I write the letter I or do I replace it with an asterisk? And I actually didn't know what to do, because there's a part of me that's like, who cares, just like write the I. But then there's another part of me that's like, because I'm just transcribing what they're saying, right? Like, I can't. Are people going to be mad at me for typing it out? Like, when I have to type banned words in the moderation tool on Twitch, they know I have to type those words too, right? I don't know. I think I low-key might end up not transcribing the subtitling the video, just given the current editing style that I'm giving it right now. But that was something I was battling with. Because I feel like you gotta be, I don't know. I get it, but also you kind of have to be a special kind of loser to care, I feel like. I don't know. If there's any, like, minorities in chat who want to tell me the appropriate way to navigate this, would gladly take the assistance, but as of right now, I think I'm probably just not going to subtitle it, just cause. And it's always funny because, like, people always would make jokes, or people have made jokes about how, like, Eminem probably will be, like, writing lines or rhymes or something, and then he, like, writes the N-word and rhymes with it and, like, giggles to himself and then erases it. And like, I mean, yeah. I'm pretty sure he's, like, written a couple Dr. Dre verses where he definitely says the N-word, so. With subtitles, the subtitles should just be some completely off-topic shit from the video, like the video about Asians shooting up the airport. No, that would make sense for something if it's, like, a foreigner talking. If there's, like, some just guy who, or maybe, like, yeah, if they're, like, if they're not speaking English, that would make sense. Fucking shit, I choked. Ugh. I hate doing subtitles, though. I did subtitles for a while. That shit, like, it takes so long. it takes so long. It's like actually you spend an hour doing like, assuming they're good subtitles, you spend an hour doing like 3 minutes of subtitles. It's so fucked up. Do you advertise this channel, or is this just a hobby you have? Like, define advertise. Like, outside of YouTube and like Twitch, and I guess technically Facebook, but all I do is stream on Facebook. I don't upload. Like, I don't do TikTok or any of that stuff. I really should do TikTok, but it's just such a fucking pain in the ass. I shouldn't even say pain in the ass. It's tedious. It's just like, and the conversion rate I feel like is so bad. I don't know. It's just like, I know I should be doing it. There's no reason to not be doing it. There's like no downside to doing it, but I'm just so lazy. Like, put up ads. I'm not monetized. I have to get monetized or to get ads on YouTube, you need 1,000 subs and 4,000 watch hours. Or instead of 4,000 watch hours, you need 10,000 YouTube Shorts views. And I don't, again, YouTube Shorts, something I should be doing, I'm not. So. So, yeah. Even if I did get monetized on YouTube, I'd probably never put ads on like stream or something like that. I'd only put ads on videos. That's tragic. New paddock. Make a TikTok and just put up videos of your dumbest convos in there. Probably. So, I mean, yeah, it's fine. It's just like you need to. It like, I know how to do it, and it's very easy to do. It's just that it would take like a lot of effort. Not a lot of effort. It's tedious, right? It's just like, okay, I need to go. I need to take the video. I need to zoom in. I probably need to put some bullshit fucking GTA car crashing gameplay on the bottom. So have some like AI generated text. Right? And then I need to do that literally like hundreds of thousands of times over the span of, or like dozens of times over the span of like months. And I feel like a lot of my stuff doesn't convert very well. Maybe some of it does, but I'd have to basically go and rewatch and re-edit all my shit. Yeah, I mean, literally, like, that's what it is. I can't just, like, upload it raw, because then you just get, like, a 1920 by 1080 video fucking literally crunched down so that it fits to vertical form with black and white bars at the top and bottom. Like, I did upload TikToks for a little bit. I uploaded TikToks, like, 4 times a day, every day for, like, 2 weeks. I got like 10 followers. I got 10 new followers, like not people I didn't know or people that didn't come from stream. And not a single one of them ever went to my YouTube or my Twitch or even commented or like liked half the time or even saw like 90% of my videos. And it's like, okay, cool. The food baking videos are the best. I mean, you switch it up. You do all of them. You do soap cutting, food baking, fucking the one where you need to like cut the fruit in half, where it's like a kind of an endless runner, but not really. The one where you need to like take the teeth and like and brush them, but then sometimes you get like dipped in chocolate, so then they decay, but then you brush them again, and then you fucking floss. And then at the end, they eat all the donuts. Like, you do all of them. I'm sure they have a folder. Like, I'm sure they literally have a folder where they just reuse the same, whatever, 15 videos. And just switch them out so that it doesn't get old. smell so bad. I feel like no matter how much I fucking shower, I can't escape the stench. Oh. It's like they don't make smoke. It's like they don't make soap strong enough. I went to some account that used the same South Park clip over the span of like 80 videos, and it's honestly better than swapping them because it kind of gets funnier. True. I just need to upload fucking 80 videos. Seems easy. That definitely wouldn't be fucking boring as shit and infuriating. It just I don't like I don't like super understand. I don't think like it's just as of right now I don't find it worth it. As of right now, I don't think the amount of effort I would have to put in is worth what I would get out of it. I don't know that it'll honestly ever be worth it for me unless I get a guy to do it for me. That's realistically that would probably be the only way. Is I would need, and I know even some of the like newer people like Dantes and stuff like that, they have multiple accounts too. They have multiple accounts posting the same videos because sometimes a video on one account will do better than a video on another account. And it's like I just can't. I think I'm juggling too much. It's just not, because I'm already streaming, I'm already editing my own stream down. What team are you rooting for in baseball if you watch it? I'm rooting for the, I don't know, what's a baseball team? I'm rooting for the Chiefs? Is that? I don't know. I don't watch baseball. I don't watch really any sports. I watch Germ495 videos. Oh, I hit him, imagine. Oh, hello. Bastard. What? Oh my god. Die. Imagine actually trying to use camouflage in a Call of Duty game. What's wrong with you? He heard my ass too. He's like, wait a minute, those footsteps are on wood. This game has good sound design. This game was one of the few games where I ever... But why did you buy Amaranth's OnlyFans? Why does anybody buy anybody's OnlyFans? What was I gonna say? Oh yeah, this game is one of the first few games where I've ever like... It actually felt apparent to me that like the developers actually tried, and it's for one reason and one reason only. It's the like, even as a kid, I played this game. This game came out in 2008. I played this game when I was like 9 years old, right? 10 years old, 7, 8 years old, right? That kind of age range. And it's when you use the double barrel shotgun, right? Or the sawed-off shotgun. When you shoot one bullet and reload, it only takes out the used bullet. Even as a kid, I'm like, you know what? That's good attention to detail. I really like that. If I had Feet Picks and BO3 Zombies gameplay, would you buy mine? No. You fucking bastard. Fuck you. Being a sniper seems like such a cool thing. Though being a sniper in like real life is like a lot of nerd shit, to be honest. You have to like do math and like calculate the wind and shit. It's crazy. Spawn that tank, bruh. I'm waiting. True. I'm spawn killed by snipers, or just 2 seconds have been shot by snipers. Lol. That guy's a foreigner. That guy has never stepped foot on American soil. That's a tank. I mean, this map's just massive. On the really big maps, you kind of have to snipe. You can't like not. How can you be smart if you gonna be spawn killed? Fucking A. Would you rather be raped by Epstein for 2 hours or have to eat 7 apples a day to keep yourself alive? Probably 7 apples a day, I reckon. 7 apples a day is really not that many apples. That seems like something that's really easy, actually. In a 24-hour time frame? What is that? An apple every 3 hours? It's not bad. I mean, you have to sleep, so it's more like an apple every, like, 2 hours, but... I don't know, maybe if I get really... I don't know if I'll ever get so bored of eating apples that'll be like, yeah, I think I'll have another grown man molest me. Is it... God. Is it still rape if I, like, want it to happen? Because if you know it's coming, aren't you technically... Like, if it's an either or, right? Probably eating a dozen apples in a day before. Yeah, I feel like there's really... Like, the only way I'd... Like, it'd have to be, like, you'd have to eat an apple every, like, minute of your life. But... I just don't... Don't really know. It's full-blown rape. No, but like the thing, the size of his wiener doesn't define whether or not it's rape. It's the whether you want it to happen or not is what makes it rape. So if you're in an either-or situation where you either decide to get raped or eat apples, right? If you're like, okay, yeah, I'll take the raping, that's not getting raped anymore. Because you, like, are you like, do you see what I'm saying? It's really not, I don't know if it's the side of the argument I want to be on, but there's a Jimmy Carr bit on this, I believe, and I think Jimmy Carr is kind of whatever, but he's like, oh, you think I can't cancel myself within 8 words or some shit? And whatever. Comedians doing cancel culture bits is so, like, fucking overdone and boring. And it's like, first of all, you can definitely cancel yourself way faster than 8 words, but whatever. He says the same thing where it's like you can stop every rape by just saying yes. Because then it just stops being rape. Would you like a foot-long schlong in your... There you go, that's a better question, I guess. Well, it's better worded. Fucking shit. I feel like I'm gonna get banned for the stream today. I don't know. I don't know what it is. I feel like this stream today has been a little too exciting. I'm fucking trolling. The apples have got to have a weird taste if you eat too many. That's the thing. They're going to start to taste bad the more you eat them. I guess. I mean, the most dangerous thing is like whatever apple seeds have like a trace amount of cyanide in them. But I feel like even in your example, you're not even eating the entire fucking apple anyway. God damn it. I think as long as the apples are like good, I don't think it, honestly, I feel like there are people in real life who probably eat 10 apples a day, to be honest. Or like close to that number. It doesn't seem like that many apples. Like even if you up the number to 15 where you're eating an apple every hour, like it doesn't even seem that bad. You have to be fully consumed. Even then, I mean, I went through a phase where I ate the entire apple, core and everything. Would you rather eat an orange every day or an apple every day? I don't know if I really have a preference over one or the other. Like they don't taste the same, sure, but just eating one every day, I mean, I could really do either or. Maybe orange. For whatever reason, I feel like vitamin C gives me like healing powers. I don't know. I always feel really healthy when I eat an orange or something. Where it's like, yeah, I'm fighting scurvy. That's most honestly that's like 90% of the thought process is like, you guys ever play like what the fuck is there's like a game where you play as like Stalin and you have to like hold your button over the nuclear, you have to hold your finger over the nuclear button to like scare your enemies, but then the clock like counts down. Or you know what's a better example? You know FNAF. You know the thing in FNAF where you need to like hold you need to wind up Balloon Boy's box or whatever to make sure he doesn't pop out at you. I would like that's scurvy in my mind. Scurvy is Balloon Boy. And you have to like make sure that the thing stays wound. Like there's like a scurvy meter that like charges up and you have to whatever eat vitamin C to lower the meter. Get more of an orange, but I'd say it depends on the apple. Yeah, I ruined eating one every day. Like, I probably should be eating a fucking apple or an orange every day, to be honest. I'm drinking cranberry juice. This is the closest thing I've had to a fruit in fucking God knows how long. Oh, I'm gonna get fucking auto-balanced. Bummer. Pirate instincts? No, if anything, it's the opposite of a pirate instinct, because pirates famously got scurvy not because they ate vitamin C all the time. It's because of the opposite. God damn it. I'm not very good with the STG, I don't think. It's also possible that these guys are playing like nerds. They're playing the playstyle where you need to there's 40 people in the lobby, but there's not 40 people in the lobby. There's 11 people in the lobby. You need to have a little more fun. What was that guy looking for? He's joking. Oh. Why am I losing so many frames? Hello? This has to be the server, right? Surely. Would you rather drink 1.5 gallons of milk a day or drink a whole bottle of wine? I've drank a whole bottle of wine before in a day. Probably the wine, to be honest. A day, if that wasn't clear. I wouldn't want to do either of those things, to be quite frank with you. But, is the server just dead? Just L? This is number 2. Me and Kenshiro, baby. When your teeth get fucked up pretty fast from wine. I mean, I fucking, if you're drinking 1.5 gallons of milk every day versus, guess, how much is a bottle of wine? How many gallons is a bottle of wine? So, it's either drink 20%, 1/5 of a gallon of liquid. I mean, it's a liquid thing, right? Not like a. I'll brush my teeth or whatever. I'll be okay. But it's either drink 20% of a gallon, 1/5 of a gallon, or a gallon and a half. So. Lol, I thought I was banned. You should be banned, Loki. That guy got fucking owned. Oh, did I just get stuck? Okay, good. I'm back. I'm 17 now. I don't believe you. Honestly, I like that there's 2 servers, but you know what the problem becomes? I understand that it's whatever, that there's online profiles are like real now, or that they're fixed so that people can play, but it still doesn't seem to stop the problem that like the servers are just kind of dead later in the day. And so now that there's 2 functioning servers, you just have the population of the game split on 2 servers. Like, I'm sure there's probably a handful of people on the other server right now. So it just makes it kind of awkward. You said come back in 3 years. It hasn't been 3 years. It's barely been a stream. That's what I'm saying. See, Sheeps gets it. Sheeps, what the fuck? I'm worried about you, Sheeps. You want to know why? Well, but part of the reason is because I feel like you kind of view me as like a father figure, and so I kind of watch over you. But also, you have been getting on VR chat every single night for the last like 2 weeks. What is going on, dude? Who are you meet a girl on there or something? Who are you talking to? Especially when the TTR update is going to be announced in like a week and a half. All the games I have are boring. That seems like a cop-out answer. That doesn't tell me... I asked what you're doing on there, not that the other games are boring. Are you finally allowed in the 18 plus servers? And you're like, oh baby, time to get laid. Want to see them virtual titties? You'll fucking see them. Dude, I keep getting... The last couple times I've played VR chat, people will come... And I only hang out in the chess servers, because that's where all the hot babes are. And it's crazy, like, I don't know if they hate chess, or if they just think it's funny. It's crazy how many people will come in, and they'll have their, like, avatars that are 700,000 polygons and just crash the entire fucking server. It's like, dude, what's your beef with fucking chess, dude? Did you lose to the rank 1 9-year-old in America or something and you just have to take it out on us? Like, I'm just trying to fucking talk to some baddies. I can't play VR chat for too long. I start, like, losing my mind. Plus, it's... Since I only hang out in the chess world, and I'm too awkward to hang out in any other world, it's like, the people in there can be, like, really hit or miss. Because some people are in there just having, like, a good time. They, like, pretty casually enjoy chess. Like, they casually enjoy it, but they're not afraid to get a little, you know, competitive a little bit, do a little back and forth. But then there's also people in there, there's, like... I think the last time I was in there, there was legitimately a 72-year-old man in there. And, like, if that's, like, a kid role-playing, that guy deserves a fucking Oscar. Because, let me tell you something. Like, that dude sold it. His movement was like that of a 72-year-old. It was insane. Like, even his speech patterns, it, like, blew me away. So, that's, as far as I'm concerned, that guy's 72 years old. But yeah, so that guy, I mean, he honestly, even he was okay. But there was one guy, like, if they care a lot about chess, they'll be doing, like, chess lessons. And they, like, demand the attention of, like, the room. And they, like, they don't want to be interrupted. And it's like, dude, you're fucking... You're like, you're Family Guy Peter Griffin with a Sans Undertale blue eyeball. Like, you're taking yourself way too fucking seriously. I don't know, it's fun to meet new people on the game. Oh, I agree. But every single night? You're doing that shit sober. I could fucking never. Actually the only sober person on VR chat. Virtual baddies are always 70-pound, 35-year-old woman with 2 women's. Who were both autistic. The children or the woman? I don't know. In my experience, a lot of the... I mean, people of all sorts of different flavors on VR chat. All sorts of... They're from different countries, different races. And it's weird, every time I play VR chat with Float, like, sometimes, dude, he just attracts Asians. I actually have no idea. I don't know if it's, like, a skill. I don't know if he, like, sniffs them out like a bloodhound or something. But every time I play VR chat with Float, even if we're playing on the, like, we're playing the chess worlds that I usually play, and they'll just start spawning in. I actually have no idea like how he finds them or where they come from. Yesterday I found this 14-year-old who would go up to female avatars and grope them saying science experiment. It was weird. Places like prison. Me personally, I always go for the most R-slurred one, flirt with them. Sometimes you'll meet someone with Down syndrome, and they're always the dumbest. I don't think I've ever met anybody with Down syndrome on VR chat. I've definitely met a few autistic people for sure. I remember I was at a party, a real life party. So like imagine VR chat, but there's no like headgear, right? It's just like the avatar is just like you. And this guy was like, "Oh, we should like go to a bar," and he was like trying to recruit people to go with the bar. It was like him and his like girl that he was talking to, and they're like, "Oh, let's go to the bar," and I'm like, "I don't, you know." And he's making the rounds, and he eventually goes to me. He's like, "Hey, you," and because he doesn't know my name, I've literally never met this person before in my entire life. Like, "Oh, let's go to the bar." And I'm like, "You know, the drinks are so expensive," and it's like, "We're not going to the bar to drink." And I'm like, "Then what are you going to the bar for?" And he's like, "I don't know, just to like hang out." And I'm like, "I don't know, like whatever, like loud noises like freak me out. I'm like autistic." And he's like, and I obviously am lying, right? Because I just don't want to go to the fucking bar. And he's like, "Me too." And the girl like pogs. She's like, "So am I." And I'm like, "God fucking damn it. This country." There's just no way. It's gotta be something in the water. Only a few? What? Oh, people, right. People would. Tried to friend me, and when I declined, he asked why. The good old days. You don't. I mean, you should remember what it's like to be 14. Sheeps, what was that, like a year ago? I'll probably do that same shit when I was 14. You get invited to parties? Yeah, all the time. Well, all the time might be too much, but like if I wanted to go to a party, I could go to a party. Let's just say I'm a pretty cool guy. The water is turning people autistic, dude. It's something. I don't know if it's Coco Melon or fucking or Teen Titans Go or Amazing World of Gumball, but there's something. I don't know if it's Michelle Obama's school lunches. Michelle Obama is really muscular. I saw a picture comparison one time. It was a picture of Michelle Obama wearing a backless dress from behind, and then a picture of Mike Tyson from behind. And Michelle Obama's back was not only bigger, but more defined. I was like, damn. That's crazy. Water gave me a crippling addiction to femboys. True. Methadone withdrawal's killing me, dog. Who else? Let's see if I can find it. Michelle Obama back versus Mike Tyson. Yeah. Of course it's on fucking iFunny. But like it's crazy. She's got more definition than fucking Mike Tyson. Mike Tyson's the lighting's doing Mike Tyson a little bit dirty here, but Michelle Obama's a man for show. True. Don't bring up wives, man. What are you doing? You got hitched to the female version of Patrick Ewing. Michelle's great. I like the Obama family. I like Michelle. I like Barry. I call him Barry. I like Sasha. I like Malia. What the fuck? Who, what, where? Fuck. Mike Tyson would get his shit rocked by the woman who gave U.S. terrible school lunches. True. I feel like collectively, I love the idea, like, no one wants to admit that people, even, like, people who do bad things, if they're likable, people don't care. But I do love, like, Barack Obama will, like, drone strikes, like, elementary schools, and people will be like, yeah, but he does this thing where he releases, like, all of his favorite songs that he's listened to for the last year, and it's, like, really cool. True. He's witty when he tells speeches. I mean, true. I don't know, drone strikes are pretty cool. Look, I'm on your side, but they don't want to hear it. What's good? What is up? We're just talking about how much we love Barack Obama. Remember he got Key and Peele for a thing one time? Remember? I remember. Dude, there's such a fucking... It's Two Ferns, the Zach Galifianakis talk show that he does. And Zach Galifianakis goes, how does it feel knowing that you're going to be that... How does it feel being the last black president of the United States? Holy fuck, he's the GOAT. And he takes it in such stride, too. He takes it and fires back. Obama is peak? Wow, well, he's up there. I don't know if he's peak. I think you're forgetting about the GOAT. Oh yeah, baby. The baby's a mid-rapper, but he's a little cute. Hey, yo. They drone strike 6 countries in 1 year, but he listens to DaBaby. True. Andrew Jackson #1. I've been saying. I remember, so I have a friend who is in a frat, and he was actually president of the frat for a few years. And he was talking about, like, how they have to do, like, hazings and pledgings and shit like that. And for whatever reason, and so I was just, like, thinking of, like, games, because I think one of the games, or, like, the initiations you have to do is called, like, the Great American Race, where you need to drink, you need to smoke, like, it's you and your team, right, of, like, 4 people. You need to smoke a pound of weed between the 4 of you. You need to drink 24 beers, or maybe 48. You need to drink, like, a somewhat reasonable amount of beers, and then you need to run a mile, all 4 of you, within an hour, right? And that's, like, an initiation that they do. And I thought, I'm like, that's so fucked up, but I was thinking about another one, and I came up, I'm like, the American Race doesn't seem like an appropriate name for that, and I came up with a slight alteration of that called the Trail of Beers. And the concept is the same. It's just basically more beers, a little more emphasis on the beer, and a little more emphasis on how much you run. And I guess if they want to include, like, whatever, kicking indigenous people out, that's cool too. Andrew Jackson, Native Americans. I mean, historically accurate. Andrew Jackson thought the Trail of Tears was a good idea, and I agree. What do you mean by that? He's the only president to ever get rid of national debt. He actually did stuff other than like hate Native Americans. If you could if you could believe that. Like he actually like had policy and shit. He also is one of the few presidents to survive an assassination attempt. I believe there is a story of him. Someone's trying to assassinate him. He gets shot. The guy tries to run away. He chases down the guy who shoots him. Right, there's a bullet inside of him. He chases him down and beats the shit out of him with his cane. So like the guy. I mean, say what you will about his hatred over minorities. You can't say he wasn't a go-getter. I'm 17 years old, going to be rocking horrendous haircuts. True. There's actually a picture of him. You guys want to see a picture of Andrew Jackson? I warn you, it's fucking disgusting. Because I don't know if you guys realize this, cameras are old as fuck. Like they're cameras that came out in like the 1850s. There's like pictures of slavery. You don't think about that type of shit. But the like timelines of American history is fucked up. You guys aren't ready. Photo of Andrew Jackson. Where is it? Come on. I know it's here somewhere. There he is. Look at this fucking dude. He just kind of looks like some normal old guy, to be honest. Look how fucking disgusting he is. Theodore Roosevelt also survived one as well. Like, that's not. That's definitely a younger Andrew Jackson for sure. Bro is gross. Them haircuts weren't real; they were wigs. True. Kind of reminds me of the Coomer Doomer Wojak. How? I guess. A bullet can't stop the bull moose. TR will give WC the full deuce. The one with fried hair, it's gone.
Pins and needles. Whoa. Pins and needles.
Bro, looks like a false ad. True. I saw a TikTok today, and it was a comment that someone left on a Smosh video, and it was and it said everyone here looks like a Wojak or caricature that the alt right wing media has like created. True. I like Wojaks. I saw a tweet a while ago, and it's like you need a specific kind of racism in your heart to draw a good Wojak. You don't get, and people were like, "No, you don't," and they try to like draw a Wojak, and they're like, "You don't got enough hate in your heart to fucking to do a good Wojak." I miss Smosh. True. I don't like Anthony Padilla's tattoos. I don't think they fit him. Smosh, not Amish. Tomato, tomato. I saw the Nelk Boys did a podcast with an Amish, and I'm like, that's crazy that, like, they would really let this man be damned to fucking the eternal flame for a podcast. It's funny, there's actually, if you guys want to, it's not like super entertaining. It's entertaining for a little bit. But there's a subsect of YouTube. Alright, I'll put you guys on. Amish drifting. and there's like weirdly a lot of like Amish people drifting their horse-drawn carriages. I don't know if they're doing it on purpose. I don't know if they're running from their demons or what. But there's like weirdly a lot of them. And it's funny because for carriages to be highway legal, they need to have brake lights, which I don't know how that works, or I guess turn signals, not brake lights. But I don't know how that works on a horse-drawn carriage. Look at that shit. Sparks too, like some shit at a turbo.
Stuck behind a Amish horse and buggy. Oh, oh.
He's swagging on him. So yeah. What happened to Ryan Higa? He streams. I don't know about posts, but I've definitely seen him stream once or twice. It's weird that Ryan Higa and Maya Higa are related. The Amish are so cool. I wish I was Amish. I've actually heard that the Amish are perhaps not that cool. They're shockingly intolerant. Thought Anthony was the guy who left to make interviews. Yeah, that's Anthony, but he was the guy with the emo side part. Ian is still there. And his hair is still the same, I'm pretty sure. Don't believe them, join the Amish. I love technology, I'm sorry. If I didn't have like the internet, it's fucked up because if I wasn't on the internet or the computer, I would be like top Amish. I would like, just genetically speaking, it's not like a eugenics thing. I just would be the goat. Why am I losing so many frames? Opinions on Sleepy Joe Biden. He's fine, I guess. I don't know. I like him. I think he's the best. I think he's gonna win again. I think it's pretty much a lock for another 4 more years. Low-key, I kind of want him to die just so that Kamala becomes president. Not because I care for her politics, just that I think it would be funny. That like the first woman president and the second like minority president got the position on a technicality. I think that'd be really funny. Where like this supposed like victory for women and equality all over the place happened on accident. That'd be so fucking funny. You guys ever watch Wonder Woman versus Stevie Wonder, the epic rap battle? Where T-Pain goes, "You're Miss Independent, but at least you try. But your first story is you running off with a guy." It'd be like that. Where it's like they want to be like, they want to be treated equally so bad. But like, if Kamala gets put in the president's seat on a technicality, it'd be so funny. If his ass wins, bro, we're all doomed. He's definitely gonna win again. It's like not a question of if. It's absolutely gonna happen. There's like no way it doesn't happen. Because I'm pretty sure Trump's ego, like no matter what, if Trump runs again, he loses, right? And I'm pretty sure Trump is set on running no matter what the fuck happens. So if he runs again for the RNC, if the RNC chooses him again, he loses because he lost last time. He'll lose again. If the RNC doesn't choose, he's going to run as a Republican independent candidate, and then he's going to end up splitting the Republican vote. So then Biden wins again. We need Trump back, not gonna lie. Why? Do you even know what he did in office? Do you even know what Biden has done in office? Do you know any of the policy that the last, I don't know, 6 presidents have passed? They don't do anything. Actually, that's not entirely true. They do some stuff, but a lot of it is like super, I don't want to say unnecessary, but it's like, we don't need them. We can totally function without him. I kind of like them. I think he's hilarious. I laugh at him a lot, if that's what you're talking about. Like, I wish he was back on Twitter. Same with Kanye. Like, that I agree. But, like, putting him back in the presidential seat, it's like, why? Also, isn't he supposed to be in jail for the next 150 years or whatever the fuck? What shit has Biden done to be fun? I mean, you know. True. I agree. But by that same token, like, I'd rather get a guy that whatever. If the choice is between a guy I don't like and a guy I like, right? If we agree that, you know, neither of them do anything, right? It's like I kind of don't like one guy and I kind of whatever don't really care about the other one. Speak on politics that much, but yeah. True. They've both done stuff. And I like know somewhat of the stuff that they do, but it's like I don't want to say it's minor shit, but it's like, because you can't fucking do anything in like 4 years. You can only do stuff in 8 years, and even then it doesn't happen, and it doesn't like affect shit until like whatever 5-10 years down the line. I remember my grandma was like coping. I got into an argument with my grandma. It's like, we need Trump back in the White House because the economy was good when he was in the White House. And I'm like, he had nothing to do with the economy. Do you think presidents just get elected and and all of a sudden the economy just goes up or down? And she was getting pressed. She was like, what do you mean the economy? Like, he didn't do anything about the economy. The economy was good. And I'm like, yeah, but he didn't just you don't just spawn and fix the economy. Like, that was Obama. She was like, no, Obama. What did Obama do? The economy was bad when Obama was in place. It's like, yeah, because you can't just show up and fix the economy, Grandma. Please, you're killing me. The economy was bad during Obama because of Bush, and then Obama fixed the economy that Bush gave us. She's like, rah, and then she started mumbling to herself because she got fucking owned. Make allies and wasn't a pussy about war like Biden. Wasn't a pussy about war like Biden. Wasn't Trump the one that wanted to pull us out of Afghanistan and stuff? I don't know if that's super accurate. I don't know specifics, but I know Trump led to that train derailment in Ohio. Wait, true. Biden was the reason for inflation. Wasn't COVID the reason for inflation? Because of his stimulus checks. I guess you could, I mean, yeah. We needed those. Roosevelt did the same thing during the Great Depression. Roosevelt also had 4 terms. So he kind of was able to actually, like, do shit. I like Roosevelt. I like both the Roosevelts. Or, like, was in a wheelchair. I heard Joe is going to add a 13th grade for school. Don't know if it's true. I don't even know what the fuck that even means. There's already 13 grades in school if you count kindergarten, not to be that guy, but like, okay. I don't even know what the fuck does that mean? what weird propaganda? Aren't big gazillionaires the reason for inflation? That too. There's a lot of reasons for inflation. We need to increase taxes. Especially on poor people. I've heard a lot from Sleep Joe, but all I know is he wasn't a very good president, and Trump was controversial and still better. I don't know if he was better. Also, Biden still got like another year and a half. Well, he's got technically another 6 years. Trump means we're better. Are you sure? I don't know if that's fair to say. Also, isn't like weed became legalized under Biden? Am I tripping? Like he like fully made it legalized and then like started freeing people who were wrongly imprisoned from weed. I think they both are not great, but I definitely would rather have Biden than Trump for sure. Trump was a bit of an ignoramus. I saw pretty convincing stuff talking about how, like, if he wasn't such a butthole during, like, during lockdowns and stuff, he would have gotten, like, reelected. But I don't know how much I believe that. It was a pretty compelling argument, but it seemed a little counterintuitive. 14th, sure. We need those rich people taxes? Yeah, but poor people money just tastes better. The wall memes went on for a year. That's pretty crazy to do with just one sentence. I totally forgot he wanted to build a wall. He was gonna make Mexico pay for it. Dude, it's crazy how that sounds even dumber now. Talk about something else. I hate politics. You should learn to love it. This is why Roe v. Wade got fucking overturned, you bastards. You always were like, oh, I hate politics. Politics is boring. And then you complain about how when politics doesn't go your fucking way. No shit, you're not participating. Bastards. I wish people weren't so extreme these days. Tell them, sheeps. Y'all should be ashamed. Go vote. Dude, I don't remember who it was. Someone got in trouble. Someone got in trouble for... Oh, I think I was arguing with somebody about, like, voter fraud or something. And they were talking about how, like... It's, like, wrong for people to go and, like... go out and tell people to vote a certain way. It's, like, illegal, I think. And I'm like, that's so fucked up. Because, like... when Taylor Swift makes a batch of cookies that say Biden 2022 on it, and then the caption on Instagram is "Go vote," she's like, she may not be saying it explicitly, but she's definitely fucking telling you who to go and vote for. Like, I don't know. It's because poor people money has the extra taste of suffering. True. The wall was going to be keep those illegal immigrants out until we needed the support to build the wall, and decided to hire the people we were keeping out based. I need more vodka. I need to pee, too. Is it 5 p.m. yet? Alright, it is 5 p.m. I can drink a little more seriously now. Just like pee your pants? No. Dude, Ludwig stole my idea. I put out a video a while ago. It was a Borderlands gameplay video. Well, in a gameplay video. It's called Ramblings, I think. And it's a video I made a while ago. And I was like, is it TOS to, like, make a dono goal to shit your pants? And, like, I swear, a couple of weeks later, like, Elden Ring comes out, and he's like, if I don't beat this game in 24 hours or whatever, I'm gonna, like, shit my pants on stream. And it's like, dude, can you stop stealing my shit? I swear my room's been bugged. I love ERB. Jay Schlatt steals my ERB bit. I used to make jokes about how I want to buy a gun. Jay Schlatt steals my gun bit. I try to stream Viva Pinata on emulator. The next day, I see a clip of Ms. Kiff humming the Viva Pinata theme song. Dude, I swear to God, something big is happening, and it goes all the way to the top. Twitch is doing something. Ludwig also stole my ERB bit, where he reacts and ranks all the ERBs. And Ludwig is such like a normie lib, so he rates all of the ERBs like wrong. We might as well go to war and take over the world. True. The reason imperialism doesn't work is because we run out of other people's land. I've been saying that. It's quick and easy. I should get a diaper. You know the problem is you have to change your diaper still. A diaper isn't like, it's not a solution to like pee your pants or whatever. It's just like, you can just delay it. I guess not even, because you still have to like, once you soil yourself, you can't sit in your like own fucking excrement for too long. It's the birds, their listening devices. I'd stay inside all day. What are the birds listening to? Fuck you, Solomon. I'm actually on the America server, so my ping is actually good enough to shit on these cucks. But that Ludwig is a frequent Gurm viewer? Dude, I know he is. Because I used to be a Melee streamer, and I just know his ass was fucking watching my stream back in the day. Oh, I used to want to do a video where I was gonna drunk drive on a course, on a closed course, and Off Canny steals my video. Off Canny steals my video and has fucking Connor Eats Pants and Jay Schlatt as guests, so that I'll never fucking, even if I do the same video again the way it's supposed to be, I'll never get the same views. I love Off Canny. I love Jacob and Trevor and them. But those fucking bastards keep stealing my idea. Everyone's stealing my shit. They're biting my flow, bar for bar. Drake? What the fuck? Oh. Are my earbuds backward? No? Just do your ideas before they get out to the general public. I can't, dude. I don't have the funds. I don't have a car. I don't know where the nearest closed course is. I don't have a cameraman. I only recently got enough cameras to even do multi-camera shots, and even then, I got a bunch of cameras from an online auction of a defunct university, right? So half the cameras either like they don't function, they don't have batteries, or like I don't have the Rode mic set up for them yet. I would need a team of cameramen. I would need to sit down and edit the multicam footage, like 60 hours of this fucking footage, right? I need to sync up. I need to do clap sync so that the audio of the microphone is synced up to the multi-camera video footage. It's actually, once you think about it, it's actually insane how much of a fucking pain in the ass doing that type of shit is. You guys know Try Guys? You know Keith Eat the Menu, dude? Sit down and watch Keith Eat the Menu, dude. I love doing that shit. You know how many fucking scene switches they do? How many different cameras are pointing at them? How many different microphones are recording? Not to mention all the, like, scene changes, effects, and shit that happen on screen, too. It's insane. We made no one makes original ideas anymore. True. Well, they do. They just steal mine. They are making original ideas. They're mine. Shit like You Laugh, You Lose and React content, fair enough, right? But these ideas are mine. Has bro really been chilling there the entire time? You start shooting down these government drones? True. I wanted to do a video where, not even a video, I wanted to do just, this is before I made content. I wanted to start challenging people to duels. Where, like, we wear Kevlar vests and shoot at each other for, like, fun, right? To see who would win. Dude, that's illegal! You can't do that! It's, not only is it illegal to shoot people even if they're wearing Kevlar vests, it's illegal to just point a loaded firearm at someone, period. What the fuck? Like, what's even the point? Why not? I don't know. Fucking, because we live in communist China now. The Nazis up in Wall Street won't let me do anything anymore. Two consenting adults want to just have a good time. Sleepy Joe's got to get his fingers involved. KSI used to be funny until like 2015. I don't know that KSI ever used to be funny. I'm going to be honest. I was never a huge KSI fan. He had a deal with BBC, and then he accidentally said a British slur, and so he lost his deal with BBC. Bastard. That were original. The only clips I've seen of KSI from back in the day is basically like him like sitting there, his viewers like joining a Discord call, being racist, and then him laughing. That's most of the KSI content that I've seen. Back in the old FIFA days. I'm not a big FIFA guy. I made some Europeans really upset when because I studied abroad in Europe for a term. And I was in class and I was talking about how Europeans care too much about soccer. And just, they were so upset on so many different levels. They were like, first of all, they're like, fuck you, it's not soccer. And I'm like, my ass, it's not soccer. We bailed your guys out in World War II. I'll call it whatever the fuck I want to call it. And then they're also like, you can't get too excited about soccer. And I'm like, you literally riot in the streets if you lose or win. I consider that taking it too fucking far. If you saw, especially even if and it's not even your job, even if it's like, you could maybe make the argument that if you're a player or a coach and you pog, like, fair enough, right? But like, if you saw a fucking McDonald's employee make a Big Mac and they try it and they start like burning down their car because of how delicious a Big Mac is, you'd be like, dude, relax, it's a fucking Big Mac, who cares? And they go, no, and they fucking talk to me in their like cringe French accents, like, no, you don't understand. Fuck you. You don't understand. I miss FaZe. FaZe is still around, brother. Just sucks. Americans don't overreact over football. That's true. The difference is ours is real football. And also, I think that's stupid too. But I think Europeans and even like the rest of the world takes soccer way more seriously than we take football. They'll like fight each other. I knew a guy, dude, he cried when his team lost in the fucking World Cup. Like, no way. I remember one time I watched a hockey game. I went to a Sharks game. It was the Sharks versus some other team, and I cried when the team lost, not because I cared about which team won and lost. I cried because I felt bad for the team that lost. It wasn't even the Sharks, I think. I just felt like, because I knew what losing felt like, and I was like, man, that sucks. I was such a huge pussy as a kid. I would see a poster for a missing dog and I would cry. I would see a stray dog, I would cry. Only good FaZe member now is FaZe Jev. Back in the old phase with Black Ops 2 and Modern Warfare 2. Black Ops 2 and Modern Warfare 2 came out at very different times. Not very different, but there's like... That's a very large difference in timeline. That's like, I want to say 3 years, right? Modern Warfare 2 release date. Oh my fucking god. Not that Modern Warfare 2, you bastards. ...2009... Black Ops... 2012? Yeah, 3 years. Not the same now. I think it was shit back then. Though, they used to have this video where this guy would, like, he would stab his TV, and I rewatched it recently, and I realized it was scripted. I was pissed. I thought it was just a genuine reaction. I don't know. I wasn't on the internet that much back in the day when I was a kid, TBH. And even then, I, like, didn't fucking, like... What's the word I'm looking for? Even the, like, content creators that I did, like, it actually, like, honestly, as a kid, looking back on it, I probably never even thought about the fact that, like, other people watch the same content creators as me. Like, that didn't even occur. Like, that thought process never even happened. Like, back when I was a kid, I would, like, we would talk about, like, SpongeBob and, like, whatever, Jimmy Neutron. The idea that, like, other people watched the same YouTubers as me, like, never ever occurred to me. As a kid, I would get emotional as the MW2 voice chat on Xbox 360. Were you getting flamed? Were there, like, grown-ass men, like, calling you slurs and shit? That's funny. I've lost 10,000 frames this stream. It's so fucked up. Why am I losing so many frames? For what? I'm not doing anything. I still play zombies with my brother sometimes just for fun. Dude, speaking of, there's a guy in one of the offline chats that I hang out with. He's a super cool guy, but recently his brother died. And he just keeps doomer posting over and over and over again. It's like really sad to watch. He's like, man, I can't talk to him about TV shows. I can't play RuneScape with him anymore. And he'll keep posting Brothers Reprise by Kanye in the chat. He's like, chat, listen to this. And he'll be like, chat, call your brother. Call your sibling. Call your best friend. No. It's always so funny, because people, like, I don't want to say people like that, but there have been many times where, like, people will come into chat, and they just doomer post. They just trauma dump on you super hard. And then there are people who like hate on them, who'll be like, what the fuck is wrong with you? And it's so funny, because the people who hate on them and the people who trauma dump in chat, they're the same people. Because it's like, they'll be like, man, I realize I have, like, nobody. Who the fuck do I talk to? And it's like, maybe you should spend less time online. Maybe you're not cut out for this rap shit. It's right, I guess. True. I mean, it's pretty mundane. I mean, I call my parents pretty often. I don't call my brothers because one of them is 5 and the other one is 9. I have an older brother who I just don't talk to because, I don't know. It's just not how it goes. Sometimes I'll get a phone call from, like, my mom or my dad, and then it turns out to be my 9-year-old brother, and be like, what? I remember one time he was asking me how to set up the Nintendo on the, like, how to set up the Switch on, like, the, not handheld mode, but, like, how to set it up on the big TV. And it actually, I had to spend 15 minutes to him explaining what an HDMI cable is. And it's like, it's just not... You find the cable that fits in the port. It's, like, not a fucking hard thing. But he's, like, 9. He doesn't know what the fuck is going on. Even though at 9 years old, I was goated at setting up the Xbox and using a controller. But he's a stupid tablet kid. So, who fucking knows? About one good stretch from a Charlie horse on my calf. I keep getting Charlie horses. Probably because you're like low on calcium or magnesium or some shit. Or potassium. Probably that last one. Probably potassium. I've only been streaming for 2 hours? Damn. Unprovoked piss break? Yeah. I went to the bathroom. That is one thing I really like about doing face cam streams is I don't have to like say be right back. I can just like leave and people know that I'm not there. If I leave with no face cam, people just assume I'm just like, I don't know, dead or something. I don't know how to feel about CS:GO 2. Me neither. Because like Blizzard is like an innovator in the gaming scene, especially on Twitch. Like if you think about it, almost every single big content creator on Twitch came from Blizzard one way or the other, right? Like Overwatch, World of Warcraft. Like Twitch used to be the World of Warcraft place. Like back in the day, back when it was like Justin TV, the two things you would find on Justin TV was World of Warcraft and like speedrunning, right? So World of Warcraft, huge, right? Hearthstone, huge. Overwatch, huge. Heroes of the Storm, Pepe laugh. Right? So then they come out with Overwatch 2, and people play it, they like it, but then like they've been flopping, they've been choking with Overwatch 2 recently. They like announced that they were moving PvE is never gonna happen and shit like that. And so now you have like this titan of industry who makes Overwatch 2, which is literally basically a reskin of the first game with like less options. And so Valve looks at Blizzard and goes, wait a minute. We have a game that we can just reskin and make a second one of. So then they go and make CS:GO 2. But then they don't realize too late that Overwatch 2 fucking sucks. Overwatch is overrated? I think it's pretty accurately rated, to be honest. A lot of people, at least nowadays, a lot of people I met that are Overwatch 2 fans hate Overwatch. They talk about how like the game sucks now because whatever, their character isn't good anymore. Or they don't like how it's 5v5 instead of 6v6. Which was like a really big deal for some of the people that I knew for some reason. I don't know why, but what are you going to do? What the fuck? How are you doing that? Do you see that? He was like crouch sprinting. Oh my god. There we go. So, I get it because it's like it's too big of an update to I think they're too scared. There's no way they're going to shut down CS:GO servers for CS:GO 2, right? Like it's too big of an update to just do to the game out of nowhere. They're not League. League loves doing that shit. Every preseason, League will be like, "Hey, we're just gonna completely fucking flip the game on its head," and everyone's like, "All right, sweet." But like other companies are too scared to do that. They're either too scared or they think they'll get more money by just making a new game. The old Steam layout is god tier. The old Steam layout, I feel like the Steam layout's the same. Am I tripping? Like, I don't remember this shit changing. Actually, one thing you could do that I used to do a lot when I was younger was you can have skins for your Steam like whatever browser or like Steam app. And so I used to like use skins for Steam, but the problem is that Steam is like pretty regularly updated, so the skins would like become really outdated really quickly, and I'd end up like all the popular skins are really old, so it would just kind of look gross to have like some parts skinned and other parts not skinned. So after a while, I just kind of learned to love the how it just looks. Same with like, I mean, same with just everything. I don't give a fuck about cosmetics anymore in like most instances. I don't care how good the Smite God skins are. I don't care. Same with League. I don't care about League skins. I don't care about CSGO skins. I don't care about COD gun skins. I don't care about fucking Overwatch skins. I don't care about Fortnite skins. I don't care about my skin. I don't care about... That's not true. I care about my skin. Your stream keeps buffering again? I don't know what's going on. That's on my end, I'm pretty sure. I wish I knew why I was doing that, but I don't. So, you know, awkward. I've already lost 12,000 frames, which is a lot more than I usually lose. I usually lose like 0 or like maybe 1 or 2,000. I don't know what's going on. I think after stream today, I'll just reset my router and hope that it fixes it. But, you know, what are you going to do? If my stream buffers, you can always watch Gurm495 videos that are edited and designed just for you. I have a 9-year-old cousin who has 1 million Fortnite currency. Like millions. Like V-Bucks? Or like... Is there an in-game currency other than V-Bucks? I don't know. I've only ever played Fortnite once or twice. Yeah. I know a guy who has spent... I don't remember the exact number. I think he said he spent $5,000 on League, something like that. And his excuse that is he spent it over like whatever, like 9 or 10, 11 years. And it's like, I guess, but fucking, that's so much, dude. $5,000. If you put that money into whatever the S&P 500 9 or 10 years ago, you would have made $5,000, if not more. I don't know. It's crazy to think about. Shameless plugging. I mean, I gots to, man. I'm desperate out here. I need the watch time. I need the watch time. I need the subs. I think I'm like getting pretty close in subs. I have a strike on my channel right now, so even if I hit the subs and the watch time, I couldn't do it right now. But like, I'm kind of close in subs. I only need whatever 540 or 530 more. But I am nowhere near in watch time. I only have like 600 watch hours, and I need 4,000. The plan, legitimately, I have a playlist that I haven't updated in a while. I have a playlist of all the stream, like all the VODs of streams I've ever done. And the plan, legitimately, is once I get the subscriber count, is to update that playlist so that it includes every single VOD I've ever done. And to just literally leave my computer on, like, during the night, so that it just plays through every single, and like open that playlist, and so that it plays through every single stream, and I get the watch hours. Or I guess, you know, I could just put out like a banger YouTube video and just get it all in one go. But that other option seems like a lot easier. I only get games I enjoy based. Kind of just realized how crazy it is that if something new, if something's new, the price is high. If something's old, the price is low. But if something's super old, the price is even higher. So true. Generally, Nintendo games don't go down in price. Same with, like, COD. A lot of CODs, unless they're really, really old, are still, like, $60. They really like. I think Black Ops 2 is still $60 on Steam. Right. I think World at War is $20, and for like, I mean, low key it's kind of worth. But any if you tried to sell me any other game that came out 15 years ago for $20, dude, Disney games do that shit. There's the Cars Disney game is on Steam, $20, came out in like 2005. I'm not paying 20. I can pirate that. I can emulate it. I remember I emulated the Metal Gear Solid game ethically. I emulated the Metal Gear Solid 3 game on PS2. And then I realized that it was on Steam for like fucking $15. Damn, I'm fucking popping off right now. So, yeah. Ooh, I like this map. This is a DLC map. Who else bought the World at War DLC map pack for Xbox? $19 Fortnite card. And yes, I'm giving it away. Who wants it? My stream is buffering so fucking much. Incredible. You gotta love it, huh? I low-key think my internet problems are because of my hard drive. Amazing stream quality. I'm sorry, dude. I can't do anything about it. I'm sorry. I wasn't talking about anything anyway. Alright, that guy's cheating. That's good, at least. True. I need to drink more. Low-key World War I or World War II games are fun. True. They get boring easily. Wait, they are fun or they're not fun? I've been playing the same fucking games for a while. It feels like there's no like new multiplayer games. There's a lot of games that just, dude, I don't know, maybe either I'm being like frugal or the devs are being greedy. I feel like there are so many games that are like 20, 30, 40 bucks. And they just like are garbage. It's like, dude, your game sucks. I'm not paying $30, $40 for this. Or sometimes the game sucks and I just sometimes the game doesn't suck, but I just know I like won't enjoy it. Or like I like need to have friends to enjoy it. Like there's a game called GTFO. GTFO seems like a game that you need friends for. Marauders, Red Marauders seems like a game you need friends for. Goes from fun to boring after a while. That's most video games. I might go as far as to say that that's literally every video game. Actually, that's not true. Some video games go from boring to boring. Get owned, Pervy 69. I remember I tried to play Evolve. You guys remember Evolve? Evolve is kind of like Dead by Daylight, but you actually kill the killer. No, it's not quite like Dead by Daylight, but it's the same idea where there's one strong monster, and there's a team of like not so strong humans, basically. And I got baited because I was seeing the Steam discussion boards and they were saying that the servers like work, and I'm like, oh, the servers are up, let's fucking go. Because I thought they shut down the servers like whatever 5 years ago in 2018, and I got on, I installed the game, I played the tutorial, I got baited so bad. The servers did not fucking work. Red Dead Redemption 2 is the only game that goes from boring to fun. No, I don't think. I think most roguelikes go from boring to fun, like every playthrough. Because a lot of roguelikes are like just supposed to be difficult, and then you like get more OP as the game progresses. Or a lot of strategy games are like that. If you're not a big strategy guy, I think there's definitely many types of games that go from boring to fun. A lot of people who play like Tarkov and Rust, or like any MMO, a lot of MMO enjoyers will be like, yeah, questing is like boring, but once you put in 150 hours, then you can get to the fun stuff. And it's like, I don't want to have to put in 150 hours, man. Dude, multi-streaming inflates my, like, I don't want to say it inflates, but usually, what's up, Bangtan boys? Usually, a lot of my viewers are on Twitch, and then not a lot of my viewers are on YouTube, but I offline chat. So there's this third-party thing called Chatterino, where it keeps Twitch chat open, but just not on the Chrome tab. And yesterday, I had a good chunk of chatters on YouTube, and not that much on Twitch. And it didn't occur to me how little people were chatting on Twitch until I checked my chat yesterday. And, like, I saw that there were literally, like, 15 messages sent. And I'm like, holy fuck, really? Was everyone just on YouTube yesterday? And they were. Makes you think. Because the last message sent on Twitch was Sheep saying soccer is just goated, I guess. And it's like, we haven't talked about soccer in, like, half an hour. But YouTube chat's popping off. Roblox simulators have a boring to fun aspect. True. Roblox is going to be the only game in the future, unfortunately. Just because you can literally do anything on it, you know? You guys ever play Fantastic Fantasia? Sheeps will love that one. Where's Gibby? There's this game called Fantastic Frontier? Is that the game? Game is sweet. I'd be way too controversial to be a streamer. I feel like I'd get banned from the first week. Nah, you're usually pretty cool. Not you, but usually, like, you have to say some, like, really fucked up shit to get banned. You also have to be kind of popular. A lot of the backlash that happens is more, like, social, rather than from the big dog. And especially at my size, whenever I say something fucked up, people either, like, try to hear me out / argue with me, or they just leave. I stick to YouTube because Twitch isn't popular in South Korea. True. That's fine. I mean, I don't really care one way or the other where people go, but I'm just kind of saying. I've definitely lost viewers for saying shit for sure. If that's what you mean, but that's just kind of the name of the game. Low-key, that's one thing I need to learn, is shutting the fuck up about certain stuff. Luckily, I'm at kind of a size where I can kind of say whatever. But as I definitely get bigger, I definitely need to learn to shut the fuck up, for sure. It's tough, just because, I mean, I'm streaming so fucking much every day. Like, I try to stream at least 4 hours a day. With maybe a couple, like, maybe a break or two within the week. But, like, whatever. What was that? 21 hours? Like, 21 hours, I need to fill the fucking air with something. It's like, you can't help but talk about certain shit. Especially just what's prevalent right now, and not everyone's going to agree with you and whatever. If I paid a streamer enough, I bet I could get some pretty easy viewers if I said the right things in a stream. Yeah, probably. It would take, like, months. I mean, that's the main reason I started offline chatting. I started, like, hanging out in bigger streamers' communities. It was basically for the sole purpose of stealing viewers. But I found that I just really enjoyed offline chatting. I don't offline chat as much anymore because I have school and I stream. But that's basically why I did it. You could even, on Facebook, you can literally pay Facebook to promote your stream more. It's crazy. Like, I know, I don't want to say I know people, but, like, you literally can do that. That's, like, a feature. You can, even YouTube and, I don't know, Twitch tried to add a feature like that, or they suggested a feature like that, and I got a lot of pushback, so they didn't do it. But YouTube has that. You can pay money to Google to promote your YouTube video. You can pay money to Twitter to promote your tweet, right? Like, it's not a super unheard of thing. True. I remember there's this guy talking a lot of shit about Dream. And there's a lot of reasons to hate Dream. But he was talking about how, like, Dream has a $20 minimum for TTS on stream. And he was talking about how, like, Dream is money hungry and that he's, like, just milking his, like, 13-year-old viewers who are stealing his mom's credit card. And I'm like, no, I don't think that's quite it. I don't like Dream as much as the next guy. But I think if you're doing a stream and you're as big as Dream is, and your TTS, that stands for text-to-speech, if that's like the thing that does the voice when you do a donation. If your stream is people constantly, like, sending donations and doing text-to-speech for $1, like $5, $10, $5, $1, you're literally going to be, like, constantly hearing the donation voice. Or, like, they were even saying, like, oh, he doesn't even, like, thank subs. It's like, dude, you know how many fucking subs that fuck gets, dude? He'd literally spend the entire stream thanking subs. And I'm sure even then, like, he can't do it as they happen, because, again, it would take too long. I'm sure he, like, whatever, if there's, like, a lull or, like, a dull moment, he'll be like, oh, thanks for all the subs, or, like, maybe he'll read out some names or something. I could definitely pay Jinxie or someone like him, and he'd be happy to promote me on his Twitch. You're actually a Jinxie fan? That's hilarious. Jinxie is really hit or miss for me, to be honest. Some of the stuff I watch of his is funny, and some of the stuff I watch of his is so cringe. I also just am a Rainbow Six Siege hater, so that's probably a factor. I'm sure if I liked Rainbow Six Siege, I would probably love Jinxie. Honestly, the part of the reason I don't like Jinxie, part of the reason what pisses me off about Jinxie is, like, because I'm just sitting there, right? And he'll be doing a bit in the middle of his ranked game. He'll just be standing in a fucking room. And I'm like, dude, you should never be able to fucking just stop playing in the middle of your fucking competitive match and not be immediately punished for it. What kind of game just lets you do that shit? Why do I hate Siege? It's too slow. It's too slow, except and then you get the combat, and the combat is instant. Especially at a high level, I don't like it. It's like, alright, to win a defense, I sit in a room until the round ends, and on attack, I spawn and get spawn killed by some fucking cuck who's window peeking me. It's just not for me. It's just not. I went through my competitive or strategic shooter phase with CSGO. I'm good. I don't need that shit anymore. On a stream, I had to translate a Korean fan for the chat. The girl was unhinged. True. Remember doing that? He's still good enough to be able to come back doing that. There's nothing to come back from. If you're playing on like defense, right? You literally there's nothing. You don't come back, right? You literally like you're just in the same. Even if he didn't do the bit, he'd be in the same position, right? It's literally just like. It's like it's not. It's so tough because he is good at Siege, right? I'm not like denying that. But like usually when you watch someone who's cracked, if you watch Tens or you watch a Valorant streamer or you watch an Apex streamer, there's almost zero opportunity to like not do that shit, right? Like if something happens in Valorant or in Apex, like you die instantly, right? In Siege, there's like warning signs almost, where like you hear a wall explode, you hear somebody drill into something, right? It's almost like you just don't need to pay attention for like 90% of the fucking game. And then you can, like, kind of pay attention during, like, certain instances. Last time I played Roblox was 2017. Lol. You're missing out. It's gotten even better. One of the few that can still do that. I feel like a lot of people can do it. A lot of people... I think a lot of people can do that stuff. It's not that they can't take a break during the game. It's that they're not funny enough to do that, if that makes sense. So, like, his skill isn't the ability to come back into the game. His skill is being able to do the bit. Right? Because there's definitely, I mean, you're just fucking sitting in a room listening, right? Bye, guys. Gotta go. See you later, Bangtan boys. Dude, fuck this guy up here. This guy's pissing me off. It's completely true. Unless you rush off, rip them, it becomes interesting. True. And, like, if you're playing at a high level, at the level that Jinxie is, like, if you move, you fucking die, right? So you just kind of have to just chill there. So you're sitting there staring at a wall. Like, might as well fucking joke around, say some Breaking Bad bits so that the 15-year-olds in chat can cream themselves. Oh, I love Walter White. Say I am the danger. Say it. Say, Jesse, we need to cook. Say it, Jinxie, please. I saw a clip of his that was really fucking funny, but it wasn't because he was funny. There's this dude in his chat named Ambrose. And Ambrose is like, Jinxie, please, can you have sex with my mom? Jinxie, please. And Jinxie's like, Ambrose, I'm not gonna have sex with your mom. I'm not gonna have sex with you. I'm not gonna have sex with your dad. Talking about the player base nowadays. It's not as fun now. What, Roblox or Siege? Because the Roblox player base is the same as it always was. Diversions are a pretty big part of hire. It isn't common to waste a thermite on walls and then going through a window so no one knows where you are. True. Right, but even then, right, you wouldn't... Even you're using a diversion to distract, right? So if you hear a thermite, the game is basically telling you to pay attention, right? It doesn't matter if he's going through the thermite or not. Hearing the thermite means, hey, wake up. Right? Doesn't matter if they're going through it or not. Versus like something like CSGO or Apex, right? You don't necessarily have as many sound cues that basically instantly you just kind of have to always be on your toes. Like a smoke doesn't necessarily mean someone's going to go through it or not, or a flashbang doesn't necessarily mean someone's going to go through it or not. Well, flashbang kind of usually does mean you're going to go through it, but like it's kind of the same idea. Breaking Bad was the only show I was attached to. You need to watch more shows. That's true. But I mean, most of the time it's mind games. That's most games. I think most... That's even just fighting. Just like real life fighting somebody is mind games. I don't know if you've ever like. I mean, we could change it to like fighting games, but like fainting, it's like it's so intimate where it's like you literally need to like understand the patterns of the other person. Where like unless you like get a lucky punch and you knock them out on accident, you like literally need to pay intimate like very deep attention to like how they punch, what combos they're gonna throw, whether or not they like what stance they're using, right? What stance they're using can indicate whether or not they kick, like which leg is gonna be more powerful, etc., etc. The shows, and I like the story of it, really good. I'm telling you, you need to watch more shows. There are shows that are better than Breaking Bad or as good as Breaking Bad, plenty of them. There's infinitely more shows that are dog shit. Don't get me twisted, but there's definitely tons of shows that are as good, if not better, than Breaking Bad. True, unless you're The Rock versus a 70-pound middle schooler, obviously, right? You also the leaks from that Arab hacker? No, I don't care about GTA, TBH. I don't play a lot of, like, mainstream games, and if I do, I play them, whatever, like, 10 years too late. Case in point. Dude, these guys are such losers. Holy fucking, you're pissing me off. Do I see his ass? I think I do. Do I? Oh, never mind, I'm dead. Dude, he just fired into nothing. This is pissing me off. GTA 6 isn't good after 10 years of development. I'll probably stop looking at Rockstar franchise as a whole. What? As far as I'm aware, Rockstar has like literally never made a bad game. I don't understand where the skepticism is coming from. Rockstar has never made a bad game in their entire life, but also if they make one bad game, I'm going to discredit their whole body of work. Okay. If you want. God, I hate people who think they're snipers and they use the metal sniper rifle. You're not, you're a fraud. What I'm saying that because they'll mean they would have stopped caring. I think you're gonna be fine. Also, if they stopped caring, they wouldn't spend 10 years on it. And also wouldn't give a fuck if it leaked or not. Which they definitely do give a fuck if it leaks. Which they've made that abundantly clear. God fucking damn it, of course. Just because they made one bad game, you're just gonna discredit the whole company? I don't know, man. It seems dumb no matter which way you slice it. Especially because, like, if you're a Siege fan, not to be that guy, right? I could be making a soul read, and you can correct me if I'm wrong, but, like, let's say they announced Rainbow Six Siege 2, right? You'd be stoked for Rainbow Six Siege 2, I feel like. And let me tell you something. I think original Siege sucks dick. And I think Ubisoft makes 90 good games for, or 90 bad games for every one. But you'd still be like, yeah, I'm still stoked for fucking Rainbow Six Siege 2. So look, I think one way or the other, you're lying to yourself. GTA San Andreas is the best GTA game. If you want. I don't really care. But I think you can rest assured that I'm sure GTA 6 will be fine. At worst, it'll be fine. If anything, I know a lot of people were really disappointed in Red Dead Redemption 2, like the multiplayer aspect of it, because I actually really liked Red Dead Redemption 1 multiplayer. I didn't play the single player of Red Dead Redemption. And I remember they actually sell just the multiplayer on Steam, and I was looking at reviews, and they're like, yeah, they don't update it, yada, yada, yada. I'm like, that sucks. I would be stoked for Siege 2, because why would they need a second? Also, I kind of don't look at any other games other than Siege. I don't know. Why do they need a sixth GTA? Just seems like kind of a silly question to ask. Why do they need a sixth GTA? Why do they need, I don't know, why do they need another Call of Duty? Why is a dangerous question to ask. GTA 6 better be good. It's been in development for almost 10 years now. Thank you. That's a good... True. I didn't know that. I don't know, man. Why would they? I don't know. That's what I'm telling you. I think why is a dangerous question. I think why is a dangerous question, and when you start asking yourself that, it's you'll get dangerous answers. We all see what happened with Overwatch 2. It's true. I don't know why they made Overwatch 2. By that same logic, I don't know why they ever make sequels to anything. Right? It just becomes... The thought process becomes very, like, derivative and dumb. The only game I play are COD BO1 and World at War Zombies. It actually blows me away every year that a new COD comes out. I don't know if it's the same people, but it feels like every year they come out with a new COD. Every year it sucks cock. And every year the people are still excited for it. It blows me away. 18 and 42. Fuck me. We win? No, we got shit on. So it's like, I don't know. I don't know how they're still excited for a new COD every single fucking time. But it's like Stockholm syndrome, where it's like, this is it. This is the year that COD isn't gonna suck. They should just kept sequels in Star Wars, because every game sees to a DLC. I agree. I think it's a money thing, right? Like League of Legends has been, there's only been one League of Legends for the last 11 years, right? No, not even 14 years. I want to say that League came out in 2009 or 2011. So 12 years. Still League. Makes a bunch of money. People just don't want to do it. They don't I don't know if game companies just don't want that business model. I don't know what about that business model they don't like. Same with CS:GO. There's old CS. How old is CS:GO? CS:GO is at least a decade old, right? Like, and they're still profitable. World of Warcraft, 2 decades old, still profitable. RuneScape, several decades old, still profitable. So I don't know what about the business model that developers or businesses don't like, but there's something about it that they would prefer to release whatever, a game annually or a new game every so often rather than just try to make one game really good. Well, whatever. A successful business venture. CS:GO is more like 2 decades. Is that true? Well, no, because, I mean, Counter-Strike, sure, you could make that argument, but CS:GO came out in... When did CS:GO come out? 2012? If we're talking Counter-Strike just in general, then we're talking about something else. Like, regular Counter-Strike actually still costs money. So yeah, 2 decades, Counter-Strike Complete, Counter-Strike Nexon Studio, Counter-Strike Condition Zero, Counter-Strike 1 Anthology. I mean, you know. CSGO is kind of getting taken away from since Valorant kind of had the same thing, but more recent. CSGO, that's a bad take. That's a bad take because CSGO, I think CSGO just recently literally got a new, like they literally recently had an increase in peak player count. Like, CSGO is still huge. I don't think you realize how huge CSGO is. Like, Valorant may have taken away from CSGO for the first year or two, but now that they've both been in the industry for a while, that's a bad take. Almost 1 million people in game right now. Like what are we talking about? Consistently one of the top 5 most played games just of all time, always. The most reviewed game on Steam, possibly the most reviewed game ever. I actually wonder, does it know how much? Oh, let's see, I'm curious. I actually don't know if more people play Valorant. How many concurrent Valorant players? Alright, I don't want the population, I want the live count. Okay, here we go. It's not as accurate as Steam is, but apparently this... Oh, wait, hold on. So right now, as of an hour ago, there are 650,000 people playing. So, like, it's still more popular than Valorant. And we could even go to, Steam charts. Steam charts would tell you peak. Like 1.8 million people all time. And within the last 24 hours, they've had 1.6 million. I think they just hit this peak, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, they literally hit that peak this month. A lot of this is because of a lot of this is because of hype from CS:GO 2, right? But like considering the 2012, like considering that they've been whatever, people have been gaming for the last decade, 11 years. GTA 4 got an update recently. GTA 4 is also shockingly big. You got to understand that, like, just because it's mostly foreigners. CSGO is a lot bigger on the global scale than it is in America. Valorant is definitely a lot bigger in America, I think. Remember when Valorant first came out, everyone wrote it and left CSGO? I don't know that they ever left, to be honest. I mean, we could double check. When did Valorant come out? Oh my fucking god, you're killing me. Steam charts, CSGO. When did Valorant come out? 2020? June 2020? I mean, if anything, people started playing more CSGO, right? Like, May 2022, 500,000. Valorant comes out, right? And then it just keeps going up. CSGO is only becoming more, well, not more popular, because it was more before, but... Believe it or not, they're actually, like, pretty different games. It might sound kind of silly, but I remember my friends going to play Valorant, and that may be true. But you know, that you're only one person in a sea of people, unfortunately. Same with my friends. I mean, my friends stopped playing CS:GO years ago, and then Valorant was coming out, and I had some friends who were excited about Valorant and how it was gonna like change the game. And it's like, I don't think so, man. I think it's just kind of gonna be whatever. So yeah, put some respect on CS:GO's name, I guess. Basically, is what I'm saying. I'm someone who as someone who enjoys many video games. A lot of them disappoint me. Oh fuck. Well. Honestly, if I just had access, I would play and enjoy way more video games if I just had access to them like for free. I did a video called The State of Gaming. And I found that a lot of the games I bought, I enjoyed them. I would never find myself going back to those games because a lot of them were like single player only. And then the co-op or multiplayer aspects of the games that I played were just like too repetitive or like nothing burgers. CSGO has more memories for me. I had a lot of friends who either was VAC banned or offline for 7 or 5 years. No fucking shit. Valorant came out a year ago. How would a game that came out a year ago have more memories than a game that came out 11 years ago? What a weird thing to type. Yeah, I'm closer with my friend that I've had for 10 years than I am from the friend I had a year ago because I have more memories with them. I'm getting cranky. I'm getting drunk. I hate the Type 99. Dude, you know what makes me you know what makes me really cranky? Weed. Whenever I'm high, I get so toxic. Better than memories than Valorant? I think you maybe need to play more Valorant, man. Because I got some good memories on Valorant. That are as good in quality as CSGO. Just not as many, for sure. You gonna feel EP if you keep drinking? No, I'll be okay. I try to stay up when I'm drunk. Because if I go to bed when I'm drunk, I'll wake up hungover. But if I sober up, if I try to stay up and sober up, I'll be okay. The only problem that I'm kind of worried about is if I get too drunk, I'll end up ordering McDonald's, and I really shouldn't be ordering McDonald's. It's not that I can't afford it. It's just I'm trying to lose weight, but it's like I'm so bad at it. Like I'm good at it for a little bit, and then I gain it all back. I'm thinking about when I graduate, I'm gonna do a week-long fast. I'm gonna try and not eat food for a week after I graduate. I had a friend with 100K worth of USD on CSGO. That's awesome. I remember CSGO cases are worth a lot of money right now. And I remembered that I still had all my CSGO cases. I didn't sell them like a lot of people did when I quit. So I sold all my CSGO cases now because they're all super expensive. I made like 45 bucks. It was awesome. Hundreds of dragon lores and Asimovs. Hundreds of dragon lores sounds fake. I'm gonna be honest. My experience from my first playing CSGO was way better than my first time playing Valorant. Because when I played Valorant, they were always just simply too good at the game and needed a shower. True. It's a little different because the distinction between CSGO and Valorant, from what I understand, is that CSGO relies a little bit more on spray. So, like, if you miss your first shot in CSGO, that's, like, not the worst thing in the world because the sprays, and I believe the sprays in CSGO are actually consistent. And so you can actually just keep firing. But in Valorant, the sprays are not consistent. The sprays are random, I believe. And so you basically have to get the first shot. You have to get the headshot, and if you don't, it's basically like RNG, whether or not you get the kill. So basically, in Valorant, you're either gonna die or you're gonna not. Versus in CSGO, even if you suck, you low-key still have a chance. But even in CSGO, you still want to do like headshot one taps. It's just that it's much more necessary to do that shit in Valorant. Prob scammed. IDK. True. Toby. Briah. It's cool that there's this many people at 6:30 p.m. Back in the day, before they fixed online profiles, the game would just be dead. How many people are playing World at War right now? 517. Not bad. Holy, what happened here? What happened in 2017? Ooh, that's so weird. Why did it go up and down so much? Was it just going on sale or something? Siege custom games are better than actual Siege, because customs don't require you to have a better headset, and you don't have to wait. It's pretty much constant gunfights. True. I've used all the guns I have. The memories from CSGO are just in a different breed for me, to be honest. I think if you played more Valorant, you would have more memories, and I'm sure some of them would be on par. Actually, I'm almost certain that if you played more Valorant, you would at some point have at least one memory that would be equal to the memory of CSGO. It's a numbers game. It's just bound to happen. Dude, fuck flamethrower users, actually. I'm gonna go have a real-life confrontation. This is an enjoyable stream. Adios. Alright, smiley later. You're not dead? Okay, I was gonna say, he definitely killed himself. Cicader, loser, chiader, idiot. The The guy who's 2 and 3 is cheating? Let's see this cheater in action. I guess. That just kind of looks pretty tame to me, to be honest. I don't like it. I don't think he's cheating, though. Spend less time typing, man. Wait a minute. Maybe this secular guy is cheating. Nah, I doubt it. 6 and 6? He's the most reasonable cheater I've ever seen. I mean, I've never beat him in a 1v1, but that's not super unheard of. He's also, I think, he's like one of the few people I've died to. Maybe. I don't know. I could buy it, but also, I kind of miss some of the streams. I mean, I stream basically every day. I'd be pleasantly surprised if this guy who's 11 and 8 is cheating. I do want to kill him at least once. I feel like I've been dying to him a lot. But I think also just the Thompson just kind of beats the fucking SKT. God damn it. I don't know what to talk about. I'm just drunk. I'm a drunk baby. So far, a lot of the times Cicada is killing. He's not even top frag. There's no way he's cheating. The only thing annoying about Cicada is that he's just like sitting in spawn. That's really it. It is funny though. I always kind of knew Solomon was a foreigner. I got a kill on Sakata. Greatest day of my life. So you guys seen any good movies recently? Bro, from where? Yep. I'm trolling. Dude, let me have the 1v1, man. I panicked. The SKT doesn't beat the MG42. Though, there I feel like I could have. I just, like, didn't. Honestly, I feel like maybe I should, after this game, I should go back and just switch all the weapons out. Maybe not all of them, because there's certain weapons I just like using, but... Do you guys think I should self-promo in the server? Maybe I should. I'd be too nervous, though. They'll come in here and be like, hey, man, what's up? And I'll be like, and I'll just, like, throw up. From all the social anxiety. Who else? It's weird how many streamers I meet who are, like, socially anxious. It doesn't make sense to me. I remember there was a streamer I met a long time ago named Maya Joe. She hasn't streamed in forever. Hope she's doing well. She was finishing her psychology degree, and she was talking about how nervous she was to do like a presentation in front of her class. And I'm like, dude, you talk or stream in front of like 30 people every night. How do you not get nervous during that, but you get nervous in front of doing a presentation in front of your class? It's like, plus everyone knows like no one gives a fuck when you're presenting. Like we've all been on the other side of like we're just literally just we're bored out of our mind. We're not actually like looking at you. There's nothing to be anxious about. She was like, no, it's different. It's different. Because like we're hanging out, but they're like staring at me. It's like they're not staring at you. They're just trying to get through the I'd imagine. Mm-hmm. Fuck. Oh my god. That's one thing I don't like about the SKT, or really any semi-automatic weapon. You really got to keep a steady hand. Nice. Another victory for the good guys. Wait, why is it still playing the victory music? Part of the reason I alt-tabbed so that it wouldn't. I keep getting claimed because of the fucking victory music in this game. You're on the wrong side, Angelo CCP. You're supposed to be... CCP is not doesn't mean Nazis. CCP means Soviet Union, brother. I'm fucking choking. Oh my god. Thank you. Oh, imagine if I hit the collat. Would have been nuts. Oh fuck, I was supposed to change my classes. Whatever, it doesn't matter. Fuck you, Secator. Not good. Fucking shit. What is Big Boy Ben doing? many regulars are online. Why am I not considered a regular? How much did I stand out? Oh, dude, if I didn't move, I would have been fucking goated. You thought. I'm really good at getting the recon plane, but not much fucking else. Oh, imagine. A little embarrassing that I missed my first shot, but it happens. I feel like I'm popping off. I got like a 1.3 KDA. You guys like that quick math I did in my head? Yeah, I'm a STEM major. How could you tell? Dude, fuck that. I honestly, the metal sniper is so frustrating because it's so like, look, I like being an elitist as much as the next guy, But holy fuck, the metal sniper frustrates me so bad. Like, I just don't understand. Do you think you're good at sniping, or do they just legitimately think, oh yeah, I suck at sniping, I'm gonna use the metal sniper because it's OP? Because like it's something like CS:GO. Like, if you use the auto sniper in CS:GO, you're like known as a scumbag. You're like the scumbag guy. That's what people know you as, right? But there's not necessarily as intense of a stigma, I feel like, in World at War. It's possible I don't really run in the same World at War communities. And there's definitely not as large as of one as there is in CS:GO. But this is too much. Like, do you feel like a hotshot when you can shoot fucking 6 bullets in like 2 seconds? With a sniper rifle that one-shots and can take your arm off? Like, have some shame. Fucking if I was on the metal sniper and I picked up the thing instead of knifing, god damn it. If I was on the metal sniper, I'd be popping off. And I died to fall damage. I'm fucking falling apart. Look at this, watch this. Incredible. I bet that guy feels so fucking sweet too. I can't wait to see that in his fucking montage. This is what the electric chair is for. Bastard. Oh, come on. Give me the stab. You just had to watch that happen. That's funny. Whatever. I'm pretty sure this is pretty locked in. A minute 20 to make a 9,000 point deficit. Like, I doubt it. Can I get the regular title? I miss this game so much. Then buy it. It's like 20 bucks. Might even be on sale right now. Hello. I doubt it's on sale. There's an EA sale happening on Steam right now. If you're a console gamer, you're just kind of shit out of luck. If you're a console gamer, maybe grow up. Time to get a PC. Of course, my nemesis is an admin. Is anyone else streaming World at War right now? There is. I'm at the top, though. Let's go. Is everyone else streaming zombies? Zombies? This guy isn't even streaming World at War, and then this guy is streaming the campaign. Incredible.
Or like on trucks. and like shit on that. And like he made like the
Google type beat with mic. Based. All right, I'm gonna call it. You came in at a bad time, Guttural Slam. Unfortunately. But I'll be back. I'm sure I'll fucking stream it again at some point. I stream Roulette War all the time. But yeah. I'll smell you guys later.